Hey out there! Thanks for tuning in. It's Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had big plans for this house that I'm in right now, the Kingsburg house, because the electrician was over. Let me show you this. The new electric panel is done. How sexy is that? Yeah. Why am I saying an electric panel is like sexy? Is because it was holding me up from moving along in this house, and now I can, so I'm excited. The old electrical box or panel used to be there if you saw any of my other videos. So this is where the cabinets are going to be going in the kitchen, and somehow they stuck the box, the old nasty hideous box, in one of the cabinets. So until that got moved, I couldn't finish up that wall, I couldn't bring in the cabinets, and then the electrician had to run wires up on top of the bathroom ceiling, so I couldn't finish the bathroom, and the box wasn't done. Oh, I gotta put new crown molding up there to hide those wires. So that's why I seem kind of excited about a new electrical panel being over here in the Kingsburg house. I can move along, and I had big plans today. That got done on Saturday. I'm gonna close up the wall, finish the ceiling, maybe go out and see if the cabinets are in stock, prep these walls in the living room and kitchen, and just move along. However, it's Monday, and this morning I was doing some stuff, not physical stuff, like where I was getting exhausted, but mental stuff. Let me tell you what happened. The Brown house, I haven't mentioned the Brown house in a while because it's kind of just been out there because I've been waiting for the CO to get done on that house. But the CO inspector who I was in contact with said that I need to get a tenant in there and put the tenant's name down on the CO application in order to proceed. So I put the house up for rent, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that they don't find anything weird with the house. Make a long story short, Saturday we were showing the house to 5 different people. That's Diane's job. Diane's the people person in this house. Not in this particular house, but you know what I mean. My house. Our house. When I see her with people, I realize how much I'm lacking with my people skills. She is genuinely kind and loving and respectful and, great eye contact, and she just blows me out of the water when it comes to social skills. One of the applicants was a young couple, and I'm going to say kids, because when I say kids, that means anyone under 40 is a kid. The woman, the girl, she is the daughter of a man that I went to high school with, and I'd like to say a friend of mine. I haven't seen him in many, many years. Well, I met them also because Diane was meeting with them. They were talking for 10 minutes or so. I was out of the house. Make a long story short, I came back, and talk about making an awesome first impression. I mean, good-looking couple, smart, well-spoken, well put together. I mean, there's nothing negative to say about this couple. They were great. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure of how much they really wanted the house because they said they wanted it, but they were going to wait until Monday, so it was going to be 2 or 3 days after we showed it to them for them to get us their paperwork, application, and things like that. So in other words, I had a little reservation in the back of my head, I wonder if they really want it. Well, after they left, we had five people come over, and a lot of people showed interest. After they left, then this older woman and her daughter, son-in-law, and another one of her kids came over. And what a heartbreaking story she had. She didn't tell it to me. She told it to Diane. I was outside cutting the grass or something. The long and the short of it is, this woman lives in the Bronx, I think in the projects, a 3-bedroom apartment that she shares with her grown daughter, son-in-law, grown son, and then 4 kids. And they're really in a desperate spot to get out of that. It's tugging at my heart. I know tugging at Diane's heart too, so we wound up saying that we would rent it out to them. I mean, 8 people living in the house. It's not what I would want to do, but it really seemed like it was going to be a big deal to them. They were in a desperate situation. However, that means that the young couple that came by, which was amazing, I was going to have to tell them that we couldn't rent it to them. So I did that. I texted her and I said, we decided to go with another renter. She was in a precarious position, and anyway, make a long story short, the young couple was bummed out. I thought about it. I hate disappointing anybody. you know, you're probably the same way. I talked about it with Diane. Tommy the contractor reaches out to me this morning because he knows the young couple, telling me how hardworking and how awesome they were. And I was like, I already know that. I'm sick to my stomach over this whole thing. Like, I'm a little nauseous. I failed to mention that I woke up in the middle of the night, like 1:30. For me, that's like the middle of the night. And I wasn't feeling good about the tenant that we were going to take in. Yeah, she had a very compelling story and everything else, but there were some things I wasn't really feeling that comfortable about in her application, with credit and some other things. And I'm ready to overlook that stuff because of the situation that she's in. I'm not just saying this isn't just lip service, but I'm not in this just to make money. I mean, I like making money just like anybody else. I might like making money more than a lot of people. However, in all seriousness, I don't take this lightly. I'm dealing with people on the other side. It's not just money. It's not just numbers. It's not just papers. So disappointing somebody is not something that I like to do. I talked to Diane about it. I said, hey, listen, this young couple really wants it. Tommy reached out. I know the dad. I went to school with him. So we agreed that I was going to have to deliver the bad news to Esther, the grandmother. So, make a long story short, we got this young couple, amazing couple, going to be going into the Brown house. They're bringing over their Rottweiler dog, which I'm sure is well trained. And Esther's going to have to find another house. I delivered the bad news. Did I show you guys that ceiling? Oh my goodness, I love that ceiling. All right, so make a long story short, this morning I worked on that, and also People's Court. September 21st, I'm getting taped for People's Court. I made a video about that the other day. It's really happening. So I had to check the compatibility of the computer today, and I had to put the case together for this $1,400 case, this bogus case that somebody has against me. And it was kind of negative. It was kind of draining. So between the rental, disappointing somebody, going back and forth, and the court stuff, I'm whooped. You can tell I'm getting old because I don't think I can really swing a hammer today. Behind the scenes, I guess I want to make a video about this because behind the scenes, I don't take what I do as too serious. I mean, I'm flipping houses. I am a real estate investor. It's not the most important job in the world. You know, I'm not like out there ending world hunger. I got that. It's not that important. Keep myself in check. At the same time, whenever I come across renting out to somebody or having tenants, I don't take that for granted. And although it's not the most important thing in the world, it's important to those people. And I always try to maintain that. So disappointing somebody is not something I want to do. I think we take an active interest in anybody that rents off of us. They're not just tenants. It's not just money coming in and you know, anything else like that. We want to provide safe, clean, attractive housing for our family. We want a family to thrive in there. And if we could be part of that, it makes what I do even sweeter. I want to throw that out there because I know I make a lot of videos about building wealth and money and appreciation and all these other terms. When in actuality, it comes down to, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm a philanthropist, but it does come down to people. It comes down to helping other people. And if I can make a buck on the other side, acting like a decent human being, and I can make a buck and provide housing for somebody that wants it. You know, it's a win-win situation. I've made quite a few videos about only doing win-win situations. I'm so glad that this couple's going to be able to get in there. And my friend from high school that I haven't even spoken to, and I got to tell you, it's over 30 years. He calls me and thanks me. He thanks me. I was saying to him how awesome his daughter was. Like, proof is in the pudding. You and your wife, you must be doing something right because you got an amazing kid there. Holy cow, it was like a big love fest going on. No, you're better than me. No, I'm better than you. I'm kidding. It was nice to talk to him and catch up. And I'm glad that him and his family are doing well. So, maybe the next video I'll make is I'll bring the couple into the video if they want to get into the video. It would be harder for them not to pay me rent. I'm just kidding. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.